This is the freshly dead carcass of a 30-ton grey whale. It's resting on the seafloor a mile down. It's only been on the bottom for 6 weeks, but already it has attracted hundreds of hagfish. These ancient scavengers are nearly always the first to discover a fallen body and are attracted from miles around. They lack jaws and rasp at the flesh with 2 rows of horny teeth on either side of their sucker-like mouths. Next to arrive, a sleeper shark, a real deep-sea specialist. They grow to over 7 meters long and have never been filmed at such a depth before. The gaping wounds in the whale's flank are its work. Unlike the hagfish, it has powerful jaws, so is able to rip off huge chunks of meat. Sharks, hagfish, and a whole succession of different deep-sea scavengers will feast on the carcass for years before all its nutriment is gone. 18 months later, when we returned to this whale, all that was left was a perfect skeleton stripped bare. It was almost as if a museum specimen had been carefully laid out on the sea floor. At first, the skeleton seemed totally abandoned, but even after so long, there was still some flesh left in the head. Hagfish have a skeleton of cartilage and are so flexible that they can tie themselves into knots and so get a better purchase on the flesh they feed on. But smaller organisms had fed here. A thick band of white bacteria had formed on the mud, outlining the original shape of the whale. And on the skeleton itself, colonies of specialized bacteria were extracting energy from the bones themselves. Most remarkably, and in huge abundance, polychaete worms were collecting the last edible fragments. These are a new species that so far have only been found on the fallen bodies of whales. Scientists have discovered 178 different animals on a single whale vertebra, most of which have been found nowhere else.